again, Eric here, friendly neighborhood logo maker. And sorry again, I have to apologize again. I did my last video for just kind of being a little, I'd say lax on making videos, just dealing with some personal stuff, and was kind of on a roll for making some logos. As I've said earlier, that when I'm posting anything anymore, not videos, but like any of the logo pictures that I'm doing, I'm not doing jerseys anymore because I'm running out of space. So basically for every team that I'm creating, I'm basically making 5 different logos, and it's kind of the way I'm just gonna categorize them now. And as I finish the season I'm in, I'll switch out a few teams and start deleting some teams that I've already done videos on that I've logged all the positions for. That way I can just stockpile all these ones in here. I just do it like I did designs, and some of these are filled up where I've got multiple teams in there, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now until I clear out some space here. But today we're going to do the ducks. This is a badge style, fairly straightforward. Been trying to do a duck for a while, and it's never liking what I end up with. And then I start off doing a duck, and then I usually do an eagle. And so I'm still kind of working on it. I've got a couple of ideas of like a duck that's in flight or anything like that. Some work in progress. You'll probably see a ducks 2, 3, and 4. I've got the Mighty Ducks that I've done. Somebody threw out a challenge out there on Facebook about trying to do a Mighty Duck logo, and then I did that one. And then they wanted the straight on Mighty Duck logo where he's doing like that little smirk, so I did that one too. So those will be coming up probably in the near future. But again, here's the Ducks. I haven't played out of Lafayette. That's one where I still did jerseys, and I like the road jersey, but I don't think it overly goes with the logo. I probably should just take the logo off it, but purple is one of the colors, so you like the home one. I think it looks nice there. All right, so let's get into it. 29 layers. First, you're going to do a nice gold, slightly on the darker side. Then you do a green, and if you look at the saturation, is down. So it's looks like it's in the lighter green, but it's where the green starts fading into the light blue. And I take the saturation down to between the R and the A, and that'll give you that nice matte green color. Then I do a full blown dark green. Then I do a nice rich deep purple, and then black. And then I put white down here because I didn't know if I was going to need white for the logo, and I kind of thought about it and said I'd like to do one without white, and that's what I did. I think it's actually the first one I've ever done without white. Again, I did this one I think in the fall. All right, so first of all, we start with circle 1 in black, 0, 0, 0, 100. Copy in the gold, 0, 0, 0, 79. That's giving us that little curve on the outside. And then this is, I'm actually kind of proud of how I did this one, because I wanted to do, I wanted some kind of fancy design in behind the duck, and I just tried the yin yang out to see if it would come out well in it. So first one is green, the second one is black, and that's at -8, -5, 82 rotation, 81 scale. So what that does is that eliminates the edge on the left corner, left bottom of the gold to kind of stylize it a little bit, and it kind of helps give this swooping of the black of the neck and head of the duck, and then it gives a nice little the green that comes underneath and then swoops around on the other side. So if you're just looking at the logo, you're most likely looking at the duck and you don't really notice it, but if you pay attention, you can see the yin yang in it. Not done for any other reason, just that it kind of meant the effect that I was trying to do. All right, so we do the switch 10 in that muted green, -109, -39, 276, 39 scale. Then do another one, copy it, -114, 17, 309, 39. Copy one more time in gold. This one's at -94, 67, 330 rotation, 44 scale. I wanted a little bit of outline on it without outlining the whole thing. And then you do again in the matted green, and negative 8466, 338 rotation, 41 scale. And then we're doing a swish 10. This is just kind of more for the nose. It might not even really be that important, but it's like, if you really look, you can see right above the edge of the beak, but before the eye, there's nothing there. And I kind of wanted it to be more black, but you don't have to do this layer if you don't want to, but it's in there. So it's 105, 67, 237 rotation, 16 scale. Then another swish 10 is again just for curves. 96, negative 7, 329 rotation, 16 scale. It's also in black. Then I do rectangle 1 in black. This was more to make the beak come out. Initially I didn't have this in there, and then I put it in later on because it makes the beak pop a little bit more. Makes it a little bit more professionally stylized. So rectangle 1 in black, 149, 22, 0 rotation, 24 scale. And then swish 9, we're doing the beak. It's 122, 24, 180, 37, and I do it again because I want a little bit more size, and I didn't want to scale it. You can't scale it out. I had to make it a specific size, so just adding another one up top of it helps give you the similar shape without distorting it, making it too large. So that one's at 122, 31, 180 rotation, 37 scale. Then another swish 10, and this one I'm going to tweak a little bit right there. Okay, so that's at gold 30, 89, 115, 15 rotation, 42 scale. Copy, do it in the matte green, 21, 87, 9 rotation, 39 scale. Then circle 1 in black, 47, 30, 0 rotation, 27 scale. Then copy it, do it in the matte green, 39, 26, 0 rotation, 15 scale. And then teardrop, it just ended up being the right size for what I was trying to fill back here. Negative 41, 27, 209 rotation, 37 scale. And I recommend go on them and start a team for logos and just play around with shapes. And like I said, I think I'm lucky. I've got a gift that I can look at a picture, or I can picture something in my head, and I can take all the shapes that we have in this available to us, and I can break it down by shape, and it helps me design a lot of my logos, whether I'm just straight copying something or I'm just completely creating something on my own. It really helps me do this. And I'm actually getting to the point now where I'm going on and making teams where I'm just taking, as I always say, play around with text and see what you can do with it. And I'm really doing a lot of those bending and skewing features and stuff like that to really twist things around to see what kind of cool shapes I can make, so that I can possibly do some things that I've had to bypass for ideas in the past because there's just too complicated, or I couldn't make certain shapes to make it look right. So I highly recommend that. All right, and I'm sorry guys, I stopped during these because I kind of feel like I'm doing this, I'm trying to teach, so that, because I've had a couple people now who are taking some of my logos and tweaking it and making their own. And by the way, if you ever do that, be nice and tag me in it, or put my name in as the inspiration, or that you borrowed a design of mine. Don't make me call you out that you stole a design and you try to claim it as yours. So, because I have had to do that a couple of times. So please just be nice. And if you do borrow one of my logos, even if you change the colors or if you tweak it around a little bit, give me credit, because I would do the same. All right. So the teardrops at negative 41, 27, 209 rotation, 37 scale. Swish 10 to finish out the bottom of the cheek and curve down towards the neck. In the matted green, negative 8, 333 rotation, 34 scale. Quarter ring here to just kind of shape more of the neck as an outline a bit. And that's in black, negative 22, negative 60, 332 rotation, 43 scale. And then circle 1 to cover up the dot on the yin yang in the dark green. 0, negative 84, 0 rotation, and 17 scale. And that's the reason why I did dark green, so that it wouldn't look, it would look a little different compared to the duck itself. Then a swish 10 up here on the top to just stylize a little bit more. and that's in the dark green, 19, 148, 5, rotation 35 scale. And then arc, gold, -82, -17, 129, rotation 33 scale. Arc in gold again, -74, 63, 170, rotation 28 scale. Arc in purple, -79, 25, 154, rotation 35 scale. Arc in purple again, -17, 3, 154, rotation 24 scale. Triangle 3 in the eye, gold, 76, 64, 114, rotation 9 scale. You can do a period if you want to do that as well. I think the triangle just looks a little bit more angry. But if you don't want to do a circle, or if you want to do like the pinched oval and then do a period, then that would work as well too. So after the triangle, let's do it again. 76, 64, 114, rotation 9 scale. Arrowhead, 1, 40, 32, 82, rotation 9 scale. And then outline in gold. And then I did a D in purple, capital D, font 2, just to be a little different. And there you go. It took an hour-ish or so. Again, I had a kind of an idea of what I wanted to accomplish, and like I've always said, necessity is the mother of invention. That's how I use the yin-yang to make this little style on the outside. It actually worked really well for the head. I just like the way this one turned out. This is a nice one. I like the colors on it. I think it kind of goes well. You've got a couple more layers to play with if you want to do a little bit more, to the, put another arc on there, or if you wanted to do, the comma font 2, I think, if you want to do it across the beak, where it just does a slight curve at the fat end of it. There's to stylize the beak a little bit more. You could do a little bit more with the eyes. There's things you could do if you want to add a little bit more to it, but I think it's a nice, easy one. It's a nice, angry looking duck. Again, that's what mascots should be. So, and yeah, there you go. All right, hope you liked it. Next up is the Freedom. It's a eagle's head, a little patriotic, and then I'm going to do the hums and the dinos. Those are the ones coming up later today as well. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.